fell. Bad fell. You know what I'm saying? But he wanted Babylon and Babylonian. He's probably bad for me. We sell the world, then we sell ourselves. We sell ourselves to the world, then we sell ourselves. The military is great. But when advertisement, Coca-Cola come behind it, take this package and make your own stuff out of it. I don't like a merchant circuit. China's a merchant circuit. They are the red dragon. They love red dragon. Their little babies love red dragon. You know the angels say, "Oh, man says all beast, and woe to you," because Sun Tzu and Confucius is down there messing about. Man, look like they is or not. You look at that stuff, and they really don't have that they can profile on their face like Shin. You already done, they my Achilles heel, and now you gonna get my Shin. Genghis Khan working on the chain gang. We are the two-fifths of the world's worst prisoners. How did we even become united? I don't know. You had to come to Texas to find out. That's what's up. They straight up daggone assassins out here. But they come together for the Texas Rangers to stop one man named Pancho Villa. If you ever want to hide something, hide it in zone zone di saliencio. Zone di saliencio. I bet they flitter and work there. So Native Americans, holla at your boy. Put something there, and when they come out with that Gatling gun, you ain't got to do that gun deal with Sitting Bull or Geronimo saying, "I could have held out a little bit longer for my peeps, you. You? Hold on now. Now they'll just get come up and take that shit next. We got AR-15 coming out this bitch shit. This is in all cultures of how brothers fight brothers before they know they're brothers because somebody done paid for it. Or popular narrative becomes popular narrative and it just ransacks the rest of the daggone cultures. Take all culture away. If you forget about a God, who the hell are you gonna go to? Myself? Scientology? Montauk? The hat? You know what they do with hats? They put you in them. That's your hat. It's a thinking hat. It's a thinking cap. It's a thinking cap to come down here and be with man and stuff and know what they already doing. Five roll. Five roll. Five roll. Five roll. Whoa, whoa. Roll that way. And we be on the Cosmic River underneath the boat. In chains, white and black. If we end up with a white and black problem, we don't start with a white and black problem. We have halves. They times. They time. They're time. And you got the whole time. And the book ends. Like I said, the book ends. Millennials are straight. They're gonna come back in and kill him. And be Malishi. What is that Malishi telling the daggone daddy? He's like, bump you, I just take everything I want and don't give a damn. He's like, well, daggone. I would not came down here with my wife and sister had you not killed me before. This is not an anomaly. This is what it was. If I didn't say she was my sister, y'all would have killed me because she fine. I brought her early. Like Lady Liberty to America, and y'all got the flag all up in y'all shit's name. Y'all know y'all been letting these people sit in sickness. Hold on, biscuits and gravy. I ain't got no biscuit left. That's a British area quote. Brisket, biscuit. Breed to pyrite. Pyrite, pirates, silver bones. I don't think George knew what he was doing when he was taking that thing. George Ronimus head and stuff. I just think he was doing what he was supposed to do. And he was fucked up. Everybody done been there. Shit. You know, what he was doing. I don't remember that night. You know what I'm saying? But shoot, when they said that is not the same Still of Bones, And then they put this man on Pikes Peak named Wild Bull, but they don't have no General Custer. Wild Bill, Wild Bull, Wild Bill. I think General Custer is like part, because everybody be named Custer. Say, man, this man went a ham on motherfuckers. You have some Custers out there. You don't have some kids named Custard, but it ain't got none. So when he come, they take his body out of Wyoming. His sister said so. There's also a count from a great uncle that says so. Puts it on Pikes Peak at Dante's Inferno Pike. We glad that up in Colorado at Dante's Peak in Pikes Peak. Did they rename it yet? I would too. That young. But it really it screws over the Native Americans, gives them bad land, and they give them casino money, and we are gambling our damn savings away, and they're throwing the other savings away in the stock market like it ain't shiznits. There is nothing wrong with our spirit in America. Something wrong with the fact that we've been one through four horsemen the whole time. Ichabod Crane, you know what I'm saying? You know, missing a head. Got the body over here, the head over here. Just putting a new head on. The head of state. Can't do nothing about your council. If Hillary's gonna be a council secretary of defense, how the hell they ain't blowing her ass about none of this shit? Like, who is your secretary of defense when you looking at a bus and it got shit coming out the bus? Who the hell have you been running with? Who the hell have you been riding with? They give you bad Benghazi. They gave you bad Benghazi, Mount G. They set you up, homie. Big ups to you. No, you don't never see. There's only like 2%, point zero something percent of people within these badasses, and they work in buddy systems, buds. You know, buds. How the hell they not get something from command center to chain of command center? Well, that don't make no damn sense. That don't make no damn sense. You give me bad intel. How the hell am I supposed to be here? And you can take that across the board. God would say the same. If you give me bad intel, I might have to come down and stomp on you, but I might have to die too. I got to send Jesus. He died. Joshua died. You know what we got to do to you, Josh. You know what we got to do to you, Cinderella. Put you back in the hole. And the woman telling the three wise men to come over to Bethlehem. Y'all supposed to be wise, right? Oh, y'all got a Herod first. Herod first. They don't know what the fuck they doing. They ain't wise. They in vitro. They three typecasting from cinema. That's what that is, Hollywood. Bollywood. Hollywood, Bollywood. Shouts out to BB Rex if she out here doing the damn thing. You know, remember fucking men the whole time and God will never let his woman be touched? Right? Because he restores the body, takes the woman out the cave. The other two men are stuck back to back like some Aryans. Some Aryan. Some Aryan. Look at this. Okay? And he turns around, one dude turns black immediately because it's like the light out. And the dude up at the top is the father trying to freaking put on his dress so he can come back down and fuck you. Third brother, dude. That's why Job is not having a problem with his wife. And Job 1, he's like, why are you talking shit? Because they your kids too. At AM, in the book it says, I got pregnant, I had to go get Eve again. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I got pregnant out of nowhere with a saddlebag. In the beginning it says there were two brothers, and the wife was widowed, like God. God will prepare you a wife. Stop getting her early. Holler at your Liberty Sterling. And they had a statue. and she carried the torch. We'll never get to Monte Cristo if we still got Mexico and the accent. Look at things with accent mill. We the only one that made it. And we know about y'all. Look at things with accent. They saying X'd out. X on. Oh snap! What's going on here? We never gonna be able to keep the computer shut because darkness hacks everything. What you been doing, Andromeda's coming. What you been doing, little drummer boy is coming. With Andromeda behind it. They at the Bethlehem too. What's he doing? He ain't got no trinkets. He the dark eye child? Oh, he didn't even know he was like setting it off? He didn't know he was setting it off. He set it off for this one. Set it off. He gotta be there though. Cause you ain't got no drum beats. For Andromeda. You better got woodpeckers. You ain't got woodpeckers? How much wood would woodchuck could chuck wood Epstein? You got a whole daggum ring of international daggum. What is this? These men are disgusting. They lead you? Man, get my grandma out here. She got a strong right hand. Just slap the dog shit out your ass. Old lady slap the dog shit out of you. Call her a seer. Or call her a spiritualist. They outlawed that shit. And this woman was on point. She said, man, if y'all put me up in this crazy house one more time with all these Odins. Look at my eye. No eye Odin. The same floor that she was on. They got a picture of it. You don't believe in Bigfoot's neither? They got a picture of him. His name's Robert E. Lee. Straight up though. The man has a Bigfoot picture with an albino Bigfoot. I think it's 1798, 1789. You look that motherfucker up, you see a Bigfoot caught with a daggum light like he's on Skinwalker Ranch with Bigelow on it. Like what in the you straight my hair though. It's not locked like Paul. It's not like that like John the Baptist is Paul. John the Baptiste is Paul. Because he helps Timothy is Kunta Kinte. Right? He's the apostle. Apostle. Been out there wary. Ain't got no dick. It's scary. He said, I don't want to talk about it. I've been to China. I've been doing this with our balls. What is this crap? You can't get China out. They got the best jokes ever. You remember when they said that? They got the best jokes ever. But they like, hey man, you gonna go to the West? You want to blow your way to the West? Then let me go and kidnap some people like all whites and take them over to the East. New York. New York. Shit, $50 a head. False bottom traps from Portland, Oregon. And that's where our keystone is. Don't get up in it. It's keystone. Every time you hit the back, it's a Deepwater Horizon event, Deepwater Horizon spill. Don't hit the back on that dumb beast. You don't want to see her. You do not want. They don't know how much stuff. I was there when I was watching TV. I was watching TV, and they before they caught that shit, it was like, what in the hell is that coming out of that hole? Y'all didn't hit a scale. Y'all hit a blood vessel, an artery or something. The fuck is that shit? That shit has to bleed back out of the sun. You like black gold? You like booty? Well, booty is black gold. You just tapped down on booty, and then all that blood came out. She had her own little rag tummy. Ragu, glad. Holla at your boy Romania. We get made because we follow Caesar, and then we eat Little Caesars. We love that movie too much. We love Rome too much. You're on slave me the one way, and you're gonna call it justice or penal colony. And then by the time we get out, you're like, damn, I done just knocked off a whole generation. But now you can get out and get your job. I guess those people was right. But what we really need to look at is the rich man who put these black people in jail like the Kardashian did. Kim Kardashian got a lot out for their side. What about on the Armenian side when they killed Constantinople and they like, hey man, you owe because I'm gonna cut your head off for having all this daggum treasure box this big and not helping out Constantine, the 19th or 17th. It's kind of controversial. George is like, I ain't going back to shit. I can't see Napoleon. Jesus is like, I can't go see John the Baptist. You know this, courier. What are you, a middleman, you fool? I ain't stupid. Fuck that. For real stuff. You don't go up and help your enemy when your enemy is trying to get up in your daggum democracy. You don't leave your own stuck. You gonna get you a green zone. Keep that shit green. We ain't got no daggum product left, no veggies. You see that? You see all those takers out there. I've been to Galveston since then, and I saw that. Wow, that was a really bad, devastating fire that was going on. Because every time you go down the street, it's full of smoke. You can't breathe, my G. Like they didn't know it was overheating. That was nuts. They put it on TV one time and threw it away. What the fuck is going on in Houston? Houston, Estonia. Come on, Sarah. That's why God gotta save itself. Jesus is a female because it saves a female. In the book, it says that's why you gotta brush up on your stuff in your 30s. Don't let nobody read it to you. Hello, son. He's talking to his mother. She goes, hello, mother. Talking to the son. He said, what the heck? There ain't three wise men unless it's some daggum dogs. In vitro. You are 3 degrees separated from yourself. That is my, that's fucking second cousin. That's what the West is. So you can't be with somebody and love them. Don't be with them at all. You're probably with your brother fighting your mother, and your brother fighting your son. Your mother. I can't even get it right now. There you go. It's there you go. Cluster fuck. You ain't never seen nobody get so many coffins unless they can manipulate genes and throw them in any daggum timeline they wanted to. We are part. You seen Carl Sagan, and you remember when it took 30 years for the crop circle to come up? It had to do go. But this other one, this was real because the dude had went over in the plane, came back at about an hour less than, and there was a whole crop circle down there, and it had a freaking face with Digi on it. It had a face and Digi. It had an alien face with Digi on the side, and it had a human face somewhere around there. I can't believe it. I can't remember what exactly what it was. It had a human face, then a Digi side, and then an alien face and a Digi side. And it was saying, "You are just as important as Jesus. We're bringing back a bloody cloak, and the devil ain't taking no day off today. Okay, it needs a bloody cloak. You're ghosts. Jesus is a ghost shepherd. Look, Jesus is a ghost shepherd. We're ghosts, kid. You didn't remember Abraham? Abraham had a kid, and he was like, "Hey, what's up with that sacrifice?" And the kid didn't remember he had been a goat on half time. Yes, sir. Twice he did that. And then he came up to the mountain and he started saying, he said, wait up there, and he waited 3 days. And he didn't tell him how long to wait. He just said, go up the mountain halfway, now wait up there, and I'll come get you. I'll let you know. So he goes up to the top and he goes, Abraham, what are you doing? And he goes, I'm doing what you told me to. And he goes, no, you're not. I just had to make sure you weren't Satan twice. over. Don't kill your son and be around today. And I got that sacrifice for you. I be around her rib, not his rib. The father sacrificed for the son because the son had sacrificed twice. Half half. Generation X, what's up?